Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. This is part 12 video on the chapter of linear equations into variables where I will be discussing about the concept of how to mathematically form the equation of a line passing through 2 points. In one of, in one of my previous videos in part 4 or 5, I already gave you a formula that given 2 points, coordinates of 2 points, what will be the equation of a line that passes through those 2 points. That was a pure formula, but in this video, I will from scratch, I will try to form the equation based on the concept of roots of equation and the coordinates, and that the root of equation will be a coordinate on the graph of that equation. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 9 following the textbook of author RD Sharma. If you find this video beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. Okay, so the problem is that, let's say there I will solve 3 examples based on the concept of forming equation of a line through 2 points. So you might be asked, find the equation of the line that passes through the points -1, 3 and 2, 1. So how do you solve this kind of problem? How will you form the equation? Usually probably you will be plotting these 2 points on the graph paper and draw the graph that is join the 2 points, and from the line probably you will form the equation. Now how will you form the equation mathematically without using any graph, purely mathematically? So let's see how we can do that. First, let me explain the procedure. So the steps to find the equation of the line passing through the 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2. Let's say the coordinates of the 2 points through which the line will pass is given as x1, y1 and x2, y2, and we have to form the equation of that line. Okay, so step 1, let's say if in the standard form, if we consider ax plus by plus c equals to 0 with the equation of the line. Now I will modify this equation a little bit. I will take common a where I will take common a from the left hand side. So it will be a multiplied by x plus b by a, y plus c by a equals to 0. Now this implies that if from the left hand side, since a is a non-zero, I will consider that a is non-zero, and a, b, c are all non-zero constants. Now at least a is non-zero constant. So so that means that I must have x plus b by a, y plus c by a equals to 0. Okay. Now I will consider the since ABC are constants, I will consider the value b by a as k1 and the value c by a as k2. So this equation becomes then x plus k1y plus k2 equals to 0. So now I need to just find the value of k1 and k2. Somehow I need to find the value of k1 and k2, and then I can form the equation which will be x plus k1y plus k2 equals to 0. Or from the value of k1, k2, I can also find the value of a, b and c, which I will discuss very shortly. So okay. So now the equation has been transformed as x plus k1y plus k2 equals to 0, where k1 is b by a and k2 is c by a. Even though a, b, c are all unknown, we have to find them. Okay. Now it is given that the point x1 and y1 lies on the line of the equation. So x1, y1 will be a root of the equation that is x plus k1 y plus k2 equals to 0. If I satisfy x1 and y1 in the equation, I will get x1 plus k1 y1 plus k2 equals to 0. Again, if I satisfy x2, y2, the point x2, y2 lies on the graph of the line whose equation is x plus k1y plus k2 equals to 0. This means the x2, y2 will be a root of this equation. Satisfying the root, I will get x2 plus k1 y2 plus k2 equals to 0. Now I got two equation. Equation 1, x1 plus k1 y plus k2 equals to 0, and I got x2 plus k1 y2 plus k2 equals to 0. Remember that x1 y1 x2 y2 are all known. They are the constant values from the coordinates of the 2 points. So this equation 1 and 2, I see it is from here I can easily solve for the value of k1 and k2. That is, if I subtract from equation 2 from the equation 1, I will get subtracting, I will get k1 as x2 minus x1 divided by y1 minus y2, and then putting the value of k1, this value of k1 in equation 1, I will get the value of k2. So in this way I will get the value of k1 and k2, which will be k1 is x2 minus x1. Now these obviously these are not formulas that you will remember. You must just understand the procedure how I am solving, how I am forming the equation. It will be more clear when I will solve some examples. So I got k1 in terms of x1 y1 and x2 y2, and I also got k2 in terms of the coordinates. Now k1 is also equals to b by a, and k2 is also equals to c by a. If you see the pattern, if you see this pattern, we can easily say that a is equal to y1 minus y2, y1 minus y2, b is equal to x2 minus x1, and c is equal to x1 y2 minus y1 x2. So this is how we will find the value of a, b and c. Now once a, b, c, a and b and c are found, then we can obviously form the equation. So let's see, let's try to apply this concept in solving three problems. So the first problem is the coordinates are -1, 3, -1, 3 and 2, 1. So let's say the transformed equation was x1 plus k1y plus k2 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the straight line for which we will equation of the line which is passing through the points -1, 3 and 2, 1. We have to find k1 and k2 by satisfying this -1, 3 and 2, 1 as roots of this equation. Okay. Also remember that k1 is not k1 is nothing but, I forgot, let me see, k1 was b by a and k2 is c by a. Okay, so k1 is nothing but b by a and k2 is equals to c by a. Okay, now I am satisfying, so this is the main equation of the line. I am satisfying -1, 3 in this equation, and I will get -1 plus k into 3 plus k2 is equal to 0. After simplifying, we get 3i's k plus k2 is equal to 1. So this is one equation I get in terms of this is k1, 3k1 plus k2 equals to 1. Now again I will satisfy 2, 1 in this equation, and I will get 2 plus k1 1 plus k2 is equal to 0. This implies k1 plus k2 is equal to -2. So I got two equations in the variables in the unknown k1 and k2. Okay. Now I will subtract equation, this is equation 2. I will subtract equation 2 from equation 1. Subtracting equation 2 from 1 will give 3k1 minus k1 is equal to 1 minus -2, which is equal to 3. So this implies twice k1 is equal to 3. This implies k1 is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, I got k1 as 3 by 2. I hope I am not doing any kind of calculation mistakes. Let me check once again. Okay, so -1 -1 plus 3 into k1 into 3 plus k2 equals to 0, which is 3k1 plus k2 equals to 1. Okay, and then satisfying 2, 1, I get 2 plus k1 into y 1 plus k2 equals to 0, which is K1 plus K2 equals to minus 2. Okay. So now I got K1 as 3 by 2. Now putting the value of K1, putting K1 as the value of K1, K1 equals to 3 by 2 in equation 1, we get that 3 into 3 by 2 plus K2 is equal to 1. This implies 9 by 2, 11 K2 by 2 is equal to 1. This implies K2 is equal to 2 by 11. 2 by 11. Okay, K2 is 2 by 11. No, I did something wrong. In the denominator of both K1 and K2 should be same, as K1 is B by A and K2 is C by A. The denominator of both K1 and K2 will be actually the value of A. Let me see if I have done anything wrong or not. Okay, what was the transformed equation? Let me check that once again. The transformed equation was x plus K1y plus K2 equals to 0. Okay, so x plus K1y plus K2 equals to 0, satisfying minus 1 comma 3 will give minus 1 plus K1 into 3 plus K2 equals to 0. This implies 3K1 plus K2 equals to 1. Okay, satisfying 2 comma 1 will give 2 plus K1 1 plus K2 equals to 0. This means K1 plus K2 equals to minus 2. Okay, subtracting 2 from 1, equation 2 from 1 will give twice K1 is equal to 3. Okay, that is fine. So K1 is 3 by 2. 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 Okay. Now putting K1 as 3 by 2 in 1, we get 3 into plus K2 is equal to 1. This implies, sorry, I am doing a lot of silly mistake, calculation mistake. So this implies that K2 will be equal to 1. K2 will be equal to negative. Oh, it is coming negative. No, K2 will be 1 minus 9 by 2, which is equal to 7 by 2. Okay, so now it's fine. So K1 is 3 by 2, which is actually B by A, and K2 is equal to 7 by 2, which is actually C by A. So we can clearly see that we can say that A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, and C is equal to 7. So then the equation, we have found A, B and C. So the equation of the line that passes through the two given points, minus 1 comma 3 and 2 comma 1, will be AX, that is 2x, plus BY, that is 3y, plus 7 is equal to 0. You can verify that the graph of this equation will pass through the points minus 1 comma 3 and 2 comma 1. Basically, minus 1 comma 3 will be a root of this equation, and also 2 comma 1 will also be a root of this equation. Okay, let's see another example. Find the equation of the line that passes through the points 1 comma 3 and minus 2 comma minus 6. Okay, so the transformed equation of the line was x plus K1y plus K2 is equal to 0, where we know that K1 will be equal to B by A, and K2 will be equal to C by A. Okay, now I will satisfy 1 comma 3 in this equation, and I will have 1 plus K1 into 3 plus K2 is equal to 0. So this implies thrice k1 plus k2 is equal to -1. This is one equation in k1 and k2. Again I will satisfy -2 comma -6 in the equation, in this equation, and I will have -2 plus k1 multiplied by -6 plus k2 is equal to 0. This will imply k2 minus 6 k1 will be equal to 2. So this is the second equation in k1 and k2. I have to solve equation 1 and 2 to find k1 and k2. What we can do? So subtracting equation 2 from 1, 1 minus 2, equation 1 minus 2 gives 3k negative of minus 6k1 is equal to -1 minus 2. This implies 9k1 is equal to -3. This implies k1 is equal to -3 by 9, which is -1 by 3. So k1 is -1 by 3, which will be actually b by a. Now we have to find the value of k2. Putting k1 is equal to -1 by 3 in equation 1, we get 3 into -1 by 3, 3k1 plus k2 equals to -1. So plus k2 is equal to -1. This implies k2 is equal to -1 plus 1, which is 0. Okay, so it is 0. K2 is 0 -1. Okay, K2 is 0. Fine. K2 is 0. Okay. So if K2 is 0, K1 is -1 by 3. Now 0, we can obviously write it as 0 by 3. So K1 is -1 by 3 and K2 is 0 by 3, which will be actually C by A. So we can say that A is equal to 3, B is equal to -1, and C is equal to 0. So this, so the line, the equation of the line becomes ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Ax will be 3x, by will be -y, plus c is 0 is equals to 0. This implies that y is equal to 3x. This is the equation. This will be the equation of the graph that passes through the given points. You see, you can verify that the points 1 comma 3 and -2 comma -3 will lie on the graph of this equation. That is 1 comma 3 will be a root of this equation, as well as -2 comma -6 will also be a root of this equation. Okay, let's see the last example. Find the equation of the line that passes through the points 1 comma 3 and -2 comma -3. It is same as, oh, it is same as example 2. How come? I think I did something wrong. Oh, okay. Example 3, the 2 points seems to be exactly the same as example 2. So anyway, I think solving these 2 examples, you got the idea how we can mathematically form the equation of a line which passes through 2 given points. The coordinates of 2 points will be given. You will be asked to form the equation of the line that passes through the given 2 points. I hope this video will be beneficial. If it is so, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again, please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So I have already completed the chapter of linear equations to 2 variables. I think in the next video I will start the chapter coordinate geometry. So please stay tuned for that. I'm ending the video here. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.